All right, good morning everyone. Again, my name is Charmaine Taylor. I work with Calvary Hill Funeral Home and Cemetery on Aldine Westville Road. We're right off 1960. I've been with the company going on 6 years, and one of my greatest pleasure is teaching families how to pre-plan and educate families, letting them know that pre-planning is not about death. It's more about protecting yourselves and your loved ones. And who in here do not want to do that? We can plan various funerals, whether it's in a church, whether you want it on a golf course, we'll do that. If you want your cremated remains to go to the moon, we can also help with that. So nothing goes beyond expectations. We are here for the families. We're here to educate you at all times. Before I go into anything else, I just want you to watch this clip and think about yourselves and your families as you do that.
It is definitely the way to go. Pre-planning brings the peace of mind to the family at the time of need.
It's like when you pre-plan for your retirement.
Because of the pre-planning, we were able to go through and do the little things that were important to the family and not have to worry about the planning process.
The only thing that I want my family to worry about is be on time.
With pre-planning, you get to bring every detail into it that you want.
It gives you the opportunity to shine the way you want to shine.
We could really concentrate on our mother's wishes, her memory that we wanted to let everybody see.
This way it's not a sad time, it's a happy time.
The casket background was a royal flush. She had a golf club in there, anything that she enjoyed.
They won't have to worry about anything. It might even make them mad. They have no reason to argue, bicker, or anything.
With my father's funeral, we didn't have a pre-planned arrangement in place. And with my mother's, we did, and it made things a lot easier for the family to go through the process. You can just have the peace of mind that everything's taken care of.
I left feeling happy, and and that's exactly how she wanted it.
I think that pre-planning just takes all the guesswork out of the process, that you've planned the funeral exactly the way your loved one would want.
And let me see who would not want that. One of my greatest pleasures is sitting down with a family, explaining what pre-planning is, going over your wishes. There are two different aspects that I've seen. When a family pre-plan and they can sit at home and do it over the phone, or they can come in and spend less time with perfectly different people, strangers that they don't even know. I remember planning my dad's funeral 2.5 years before he passed. I was not in this business. I only learned about it, but after he passed 2.5 years, we were able to plan the funeral within 3 days. And that's a big difference when you don't have a funeral pre-plan. Now, there's different areas. Financially, what happens? Helps protect against inflation. So you're locking in the price at today's rate so inflation doesn't get you. Different payment options are available to everyone. No matter who you are, you have a payment options that you can use to protect your family. You can serve on insurance for financial protection. The difference is, I've seen funerals starting from $10,000 upwards to $20,000. It depends on you. You are the person making those arrangements for yourself. No one is planning it for you. How do you want to be celebrated? Two of the main questions that your loved ones will ask if there's no arrangement is, did I do the right thing? Is this the way my loved one wanted to be celebrated? And you can answer those questions prior. Another thing when you pre-plan is that the emotional aspect of it. Making these decisions before a time of need reduces the burden not only on each other, but on those people who are most important to you. It provides peace of mind. Planning together relieves the burden of one of you having to do this alone at a time of need. Nobody knows who's going to be around to make those arrangements. And you can have $50,000 today, and you said, okay, my brother is going to do it. But you don't know how long you're going to live. You don't know when you're going to pass, so why not make those decisions now? We plan, we have health insurance, we have life insurance, and we hope never to use those. But we know one day we are going to need to do a funeral. My question to you today is that, do you know some of the other benefits that comes with pre-planning with Calvary Hill, which is also a part of Dignity Memorial? And one of the benefits is that when you pre-plan your funeral, if you plan it here in Houston and you decide, I want to go to New York to live, you can also transfer your funeral there. Also, your cemetery you can transfer to another location. If you purchase a funeral right now and you have kids, because we're so widespread, so big, we've seen where families have lost their kids or their grandkids. But when you purchase a funeral with us, if you have a child under the age of 21, unmarried or a grandchild, and that child passed away, you would not need to come up with a dime. You will get a funeral up to the cost of what you paid for yours free. You still keep yours. So those are benefits that a lot of people don't know about. Also, Calvary Hill is also a part of Dignity, so Dignity Memorial. So we have over 40 locations throughout Texas, and so you can go to Calvary. Yes, you can also go to the Woodlands, and we can meet you there. Wherever you want to go, we can meet in your homes. You don't have to come to the funeral home. We do advise it though, because if you're choosing a cemetery space, we want to give you a tour to let you see your various options that you have. We also have options where you can buy a estate for a family. You know, put together, make those decisions, because you don't want to do it at the time of passing, because then you either overspend or you're underspend. Okay. Another benefit of pre-planning is that you're 100% guaranteed. No one can change it. Everything you do is for you, and no one can come in and say, okay, let me get a little cheaper casket. No, it's not going to happen, because that's what you plan. You plan for yourself. You plan the way you want to be celebrated, not the way somebody else wants you to be celebrated. And like I said, if you are in golfing, we do all the designs, everything we do, everything is done locally within Calvary Hill. So you don't have to go to next door or to another shop to purchase everything. The packages comes with everything that is needed for a funeral. Okay. I do want to say thank you all for listening, and you know, my card is in there. There's information on the tables. If you need any questions answered, just please give me a call. I'll be happy to answer any questions, and I appreciate you for listening this morning. Have a great day.